Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Burnwood Bushcraft. I'm out here at the base camp, hanging out. This is Burnwood Bushcraft 4.5. After this one, we only have 4 episodes left of the series of this base camp ever. I'm sitting out here with my new backpack. I got the Savotta Jääkäri M, and it is sweet. Yep, I'm one of those guys that goes and buys a backpack and then says, oh, I'm good, I'll never buy another backpack. And then what do I go and do? I buy another backpack. This pack is a modernized version of the light border patrol pack. It is a 40 liter max day pack. This pack is constructed of 1000D Cordura pure coated PUR waterproof. You see on the lid you got your Velcro so you can put a patch. The buckles are ITW Nexus buckles. There is a zipper right here on the side, so you can access the contents of your pack without having to open the lid, which I thought was pretty handy. As you can see, you got MOLLE webbing all over the front and on the sides of the pack. You have rows of MOLLE on the shoulder straps. You have a nice padded hip belt for lower back. MOLLE also on the waist belt. Sides of the pack have compression straps, 2 on both sides. You can loosen these straps up right here, so you can attach a bedroll, sleeping bag. You can also strap something to the bottom if you like. Love the extra padding in the back right here. It's very awesome. Looking at the lid, you have rows of MOLLE on top. You can adjust this lid. This is a floating lid. You can adjust the straps here on top to raise the lid up for more carry load. Inside the lid, you have a zipper, so you can put important things in there if you want. You can see that coating on the inside to help keep your gear dry. Same thing for the main cavity of the backpack. Up top you got a drawstring pull right here with a toggle, waterproof cord. And it extends up with another drawstring and toggle. Looking down inside the pack, at the very top, you have a buckle right here with a strap. You can attach a water bladder hydration system and put it inside this pocket. Little stretchy pocket right there. The hole that got for your hydration hose comes out right here on the side. At the very top, you have some Velcro. Inside here you have plastic, which is the support for the backpack. Let's look into the main cavity of the backpack. You got the PUR coating and just one big cavity. Got your waist belt, chest strap. There is a grab handle on the back. Another nice thing about this pack, it's got the little pockets on the outside, so you can put your axe, saw, whatever. Let's go to camp. So yeah, I know I've been kind of distant on YouTube here lately. There's been a lot going on, man. So I just want to take some time to talk to you and just kind of clue you in on what's been going on in normal life. As a lot of you know, this place right here where this base camp is, hold on. This is on my dad's property. We've been living here, me and my wife and kids have been living here for about 4 years. And shortly after my son was born, we moved up here. We lived in the city in a small house that I was renting. And we lived in that house right after my son was born. My mom was like, why don't you guys move up here and help us out, and then, you know, I can be with my grandbaby. So we did. We thought it was a good idea. A couple years later, my daughter was born, and 4 years later, we were still here. My credit was a mess. I mean, I had decent credit, but I just had way too many debts. And so us living here for that amount of time, it gave me an opportunity to get my shit straight, and that's what we've been doing. So time goes by, you know, and you know, of course we just need more space. We have my daughter. We're confined to one end of the house, one living room, one bedroom with a half bath, and it was just time for us to get our own spot. So we just bought a house, and we're moved in. Everything, we're settling in nice, and it's about 20 minutes from here. It's just nice to be out, man. It's nice to have our own place. Like I said earlier, I have 4 videos left to do here. It'll be 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, and 4.9. A couple of those are already filmed. They're just kind of waiting in the wings. But I'm not saying that I'm never going to come back here. As long as my mother's still living and this house is not in possession of someone else, I'll be coming back here to camp at this base camp. But this series is going to be ending. So while we have all that going on, moving and everything, my wife has been having trouble with her back for a couple years now, and turns out she was born with an extra disc in her lower back. Her right leg's always numb. She can barely walk. It takes her forever to get moving in the mornings, and she's just in a lot of pain all the time. So she went to the doctor, and he said, well, I'm going to take that disc out. We're going to take out another one that's fractured, because after 3 kids, her back is just shot. The doctor was like, I'm going to put in a titanium disc, a couple rods, and you should be good to go. Well, she had all that set up, ready to go, and then my work insurance put a stop to it, because we could only go through a company that they're partnered with called Surgery Plus. And the kicker is she had to start all over completely, talking to new doctors. And the thing is, she cannot have that back surgery in the state of North Carolina, a major back surgery. It has to be done in a different state. Our choices were Georgia, Ohio, Delaware. She chose to do it in Delaware because her mother lives in New Jersey, which is not far. And if she has to have some recovery time up there, her mother's right there. So that's coming up, and this is going to happen like in the next week or so. And I'm going to be going up, staying with the kids in a hotel room while Kim is having surgery. And if she's able to, she's going to make the trip back with us and recover in our new house. So like I said, we're moved in, everything's good. we just got to get her through this back surgery so we can return to normal. And at the same time this was going on, I'm 7 years cancer free. I had a tumor, a lymphoma tumor on my femur bone, on my left femur, close to my hip joint. Well, I had 6 chemotherapy treatments and it got rid of it. And I've been checked over the years a couple times. Well, recently my hip's been hurting and it just radiates down my leg, and I was thinking that you know, I need to get checked out. So I just went and got blood work done. I did a PET scan, all clear. Because of the therapy that I went through, it just did a lot of wear and tear on my bones and my joints, and they said that I had the hips of a 70-year-old. But my hip pain just comes and goes. I mean, it'll be around for like a week and then just go away. I had my GoPro froze. I had to take the battery out. But yeah, me dealing with, you know, being scared if I got cancer coming back, and her with her back surgery. She's gonna have her back surgery. She's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Just before we moved out, my dog Zeus, we could tell something was wrong. He's had allergies and just had problems for a while. He was always hungry, losing his hair. We switched food. We tried to make sure we fed him the best thing possible. He was old. He was 11 years old. Well, one day he just started going on himself like chocolate milk water, and uncontrollably, and so we kept an eye on him, made him a bed out on the back porch. Well, then he started having blood in his stool. And Kim's sister is a vet tech, and she was like, Kim, she said, I've seen this a million times. His insides are shutting down, breaking down, and it smelled rotten, just nasty. And he was like totally with it mentally. I mean, it was just so hard to see him going through that and knowing, you know, he may have been in pain for a while, we don't know. But for the most part, he acted normal. But this right here was the last straw, and we just knew it was time. I was not going to put him through any more. I wasn't going to put him in through any kind of surgeries or anything like that, and he might not would make it through it, as old as he is. It's typical with pit bulls that it'll just happen overnight, and that's what happened. So I slept with him out on the back deck on my sleep pad and a sleeping bag, and just spent time with him. And he would get up and go out in the grass and just lay in the grass at the end of the fence. He was letting me know it was time. And that was a long night. So the next morning we were at the vet as soon as they opened, and we just had him put down. And I was right there in the vet room with him the entire time. And he knows that I was with him. He knows that I loved him. And it was just sad. I still miss him. I brought his collar with me today. And it was tough. He was a good dog, and I was really hoping that he was going to be able to go to us with our new house, and it just wasn't meant to be. So the kids love the new house. We got way more space than we had before, and it's just good. It's just a good thing. So after these last few videos here at this base camp, I'll be starting a new series, starting with 5.0 at the new place. I'm starving. I gotta check on my noodles. Cup noodles, baby. Steve. So I hope it didn't bore you guys too much. I just wanted to get some things out there, stuff that I've been dealing with. And you know, us YouTubers, outdoors guys, you know, there's real life behind what we do. So it ain't always beers and fires, even though it looks like it sometimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the backpack. I'm happy with it. I'm very pleased with that backpack. I'm gonna be using it a lot. But thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.